Welcome to the EmpowerElle podcast. I'm your host, Vero, and I'm so excited to have you join me on this journey of empowerment and growth. This podcast is designed for ambitious, high-achieving women who are ready to break free from overwhelm and step into their power. Together, we'll explore practical strategies, share inspiring stories, and hear from experts who can help you navigate the challenges of balancing ambition and well-being. Whether you're looking to cultivate confidence, transform your mindset, enhance your leadership skills, or find harmony in your life, this is the place for you. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome to the EmpowerElle podcast. I'm so glad that you're here to learn about something that could shift the way that you lead and live. Today's conversation is all about the power of single tasking and how to focus and be more present in every moment. If you've ever caught yourself answering emails during a meeting, or scrolling while your partner talks, or mentally running through tomorrow's to-do list while you're still working on today's, then this episode is for you. We live in a world that glorifies multitasking, where busy often gets mistaken for being productive. But the truth is that multitasking is one of the biggest drains on our energy, on our presence, and on our potential. So today, we're diving deep into what single tasking really means, why it's such a powerful mindset shift for ambitious women, and how you can begin to practice it in a way that makes you more focused, more peaceful, and more intentional, both at work and in life. So take a deep breath and let's dive in. Let's start with a little bit of honesty. Most of us multitask because it makes us feel productive. We equate activity with accomplishment. But in reality, our brains can't actually focus on more than one complex task at a time. What we're really doing is task switching, which is jumping rapidly from one thing to another and forcing our brain to reorient itself every few seconds. Research shows that this constant switching can reduce productivity by up to 40%. That's 40%. And it doesn't just impact your output, it impacts your energy, your memory, and even your ability to think creatively. When you multitask, you're constantly dividing your attention. And divided attention creates divided energy. Have you ever ended a day and thought, I was busy all day, I didn't stop, but I feel like I didn't get anything done? That's the cost of multitasking. You're doing everything, but you're not fully experiencing any of it. Multitasking also feeds your anxiety. You're never fully done because you're half in and half out of every moment. You're physically in one place, but you're mentally in 10 others. And that's where single tasking becomes revolutionary. It's not just about doing less, it's about being more. Single tasking isn't just doing one thing at a time. It's the practice of being fully engaged in what you're doing, mentally, emotionally, and physically, without the pull of distraction. It's presence in action. It's choosing to give your full attention to the moment that you're in. Whether that's writing a report, leading a meeting, cooking dinner, or playing with your kids. It's saying this moment matters enough to have all of me. Now that might sound simple, but in a world of constant notifications and pings and demands, single tasking is like an act of rebellion. Because being fully present means resisting the noise that tells you that your worth is measured by how much you do. It's measured instead by how intentionally you live. And when you begin to single task truly, something incredible happens. Your sense of calm increases, your confidence grows, and your results improve. Because your energy is no longer scattered. It's actually focused. Well, hello there. Yes, this is an ad inside my own podcast. And listen, if I'm interrupting your day, it's because what I'm about to tell you is actually important. If you're listening to this show, I already know something about you. You're a high-achieving woman who does everything and somehow keeps it together. I mean, at least on the outside. But underneath, every single task feels like climbing a mountain. Your brain is juggling 47 tabs. You have forgotten what dreaming feels like because you're too busy putting out fires. And honestly, at this point, you probably deserve honorary firefighter status. And here's the thing. This isn't a personality flaw. It's overwhelm. And waiting for life to slow down so you can feel like yourself again. Yeah, that plan has a 0% success rate. Ask me how I know. So let me offer you a different reality. What if you could move through your week without rushing? What if you actually had energy left, like real usable energy for your dreams? What if your life felt like it had space again? What if you could breathe deeper, move slower, accomplish more, and actually trust yourself? Well, you can. And that's exactly what I help you do inside Overwhelmed to Organized, where you will learn how to master your time and your energy. So the doors will be open from January 20th to 31st, and the spots are limited because I really want to support you closely. So if your soul just whispered, yes, if you felt that tiny flicker of hope that says, maybe life doesn't have to feel like this, then send me a message to get on the wait list or to jump in as soon as the doors open. I would love to have you inside and watch you breathe again and dream again and truly transform. All right, back to the episode. You are going to love this one. So I want to share the 3 key powers that come from practicing single tasking. These are the mindset shifts that can change everything. So the first is the power of depth over speed. When you focus on one thing, you go deeper. You think more clearly and you make better decisions. You create work that reflects your best self, not your rushed self. And this depth creates mastery. And mastery builds confidence. Imagine writing an email with your full attention versus writing it while you're half distracted. The tone is clearer, the message is stronger, The energy behind it is just different. When you slow down to give something your full presence, you accelerate your growth in ways that multitasking never could. The second is the power of peace over pressure. So single tasking quiets the mental noise. It teaches your nervous system that it's safe to do one thing at a time. That you don't have to chase 100 open loops to be enough. You begin to feel grounded, calm, and less rushed. And ironically, that calm helps you achieve more. Because when you're at peace, you think strategically instead of reactively. Peace is not a productivity killer. It's actually a productivity multiplier. And the third power is the power of presence over perfection. When you're fully present, you stop trying to do everything flawlessly. You just do it fully. Presence removes the guilt of not doing it all. Because you're no longer trying to live multiple moments at once. You're living this one. Beautifully, intentionally, and powerfully. And that's the heart of single tasking. It brings you back home to yourself. So let's talk about how to bring this into your life in a practical way. Because it's one thing to understand it theoretically, but another to live it when your phone is buzzing and your inbox is full and your brain feels all over the place. So here are 5 ways to start. Number 1, choose one priority per hour. Not 5, 1. And ask yourself, what matters most in this hour? Then, give it your full attention. Number 2 is create focus rituals. So before you start a task, take one deep breath. Close all the other tabs. Put your phone in another room. And train your body to recognize the rituals that you've put in place as your cue for focus. Number 3, protect your attention like your energy. Because it is energy. Every distraction has a cost. Every quick check drains your mental fuel. Treat focus as if it was sacred, because it is. Number 4, practice presence in small moments. So single tasking isn't just for work. Try it while you eat or when you're talking with someone. Listen fully, taste fully, and experience fully. You'll be amazed how rich ordinary moments become when you stop splitting yourself between them. And number 5 is to reflect daily. At the end of each day, ask, where was I most present today? Where was I scattered? This gentle reflection helps you to build awareness without judgment. Now, the goal isn't perfection, it's awareness, alignment, and small daily practice. I'll be honest, as someone who runs a business, is in a relationship, has a corporate job, and has big goals, this is something that I have to practice daily too. There are moments where I catch myself trying to do 5 things at once, and then I stop and I remind myself, presence is power. When I write, And when I coach, I coach. And when I rest, I rest. Well, I try to. And that's when I feel the most like me. I feel calm and creative and confident and clear. Because the truth is that when you stop trying to be everywhere, you finally get to be where you are. So if this conversation is resonating with you, if you're craving more focus and more alignment and more peace in how you lead and live, I want to invite you to explore my coaching program, Aligned and Unstoppable. It's an experience that is designed to help ambitious women like you get clear on what truly matters, align their goals with their values, and create success that feels both powerful and sustainable. Inside, you'll learn how to manage your energy and time for lasting success. You'll learn how to build resilience and lead with authenticity without losing yourself to the hustle. So you can find all the details at EmpowerElle.ca or on Instagram at empower_elle. And I'll also link it in the show notes. So I remind you to keep choosing yourself, your vision, and your values. That is real power. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for tuning into the EmpowerElle podcast. I hope today's episode inspired you and gave you practical insights to help you navigate your journey as an ambitious, high-achieving woman. Remember, every step you take towards building your confidence and embracing your full potential is a step closer to creating the life you truly desire. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast on your favorite platform. Your support helps us reach more women who are ready to step into their power and live their best lives. Don't forget to join our community on social media for more resources, tips, and inspiration. Until next time, lead with power and live with wellness. You are unstoppable.